Yeah, check this out. This is almost probably about double what I got from the first bush there. Excellent, excellent haul. There's just very few left on the actual bush now. I was just out here. Anybody watching me probably thought I was crazy because I was standing there motionless for like 2 minutes because there was a wasp that was deciding whether or not to sting me. There's another cantaloupe forming. Fucking A. Awesome. So glad to see that. Awesome. Didn't see that earlier. Carrots are still doing good. And yeah, pretty much probably 90% of the trees done. And yeah, there's just a few more that need to be ripened up. I was debating even just taking the cages off these and letting the critters get at the rest of them as a reward for being so good and not trying to get into my cages. All my little flowers here are still doing good. And yeah, no more blueberries. Well, there's a few left on this one, but not that many. And yeah, my blueberry season is just about done. And I'll just be waiting for the apples to get big and nice and juicy and red. And but that'll be a while yet. Oh. Yeah, so garden in Devon is going good today. It's very, very fucking hot out. I've got my special gardening hat on, which is actually a lot cooler. I'm actually glad I sent away for that and got it. And yeah, it's a lot better. Still, potatoes are potatoes. And again, yeah, we got some beans. We got green beans growing. That is fucking awesome. It's not a thick forest or nothing, but it is still looking pretty good. Just a bit of an addendum to that video. So this was the bush, the smallest bush that's out in the front of the driveway, which, you know, not a bad little haul. And then this is the other bush, which I would count as being the kind of bigger bush. It's one that we've always thought was a bit thickly and sickly and would possibly die, has actually produced more fruit than, yeah, than the other tree, which is the good tree. 40 fingers. Yeah, so what a haul. This is fucking awesome. I'm actually really impressed because when you go into my fridge here and move stuff out of the way, and then we bring out this one here, which I've had, I don't know, I've had I think 3 bowls of blueberries over the last week or so. So yeah, this is my blueberry haul, and it is very good, and I'm very happy about it. You can see in the camera that there's some that aren't quite ripe, like the kind of, they're not quite blueberryish. They have a little bit of red, almost into green, but not quite green. And those ones obviously are the more sour ones, because they're not quite as ripe as, say, let's pick one here. Devon blueberry. May have meth in it, who knows? But I'm going to eat it. That was me eating it. Fresh blueberries right out of my own garden. And I mean, I can't take credit for growing them, but I will take credit for protecting them with my cages and doing the cages. I mean, last year I did cages. They were really, really makeshift. Some birds did get in. They could pick away at the berries from the outside, but the cages I made this year, yeah, I saw a couple of weeks ago 2 birds trying to get in. They were testing the top of the cages, and yeah, they couldn't get in. And like I said, a couple of the finches were small enough to go right through the chicken wire, but they weren't eating blueberries. And yeah, super happy with this haul. Yippee! And hopefully even the rest of my harvests will be as enjoyable and as fulfilling. Have a great day, everybody. Could be more videos, you never know. But yeah, take one day at a time, be happy, think of peace, confidence, and don't worry about the bigger things that are happening on the planet. I know people say, well, you know, you shouldn't just bury your head in the sand, but I live in the butthole of Canada. I live in a very small, quote-unquote, city, and you know, I'm just happy to be living where I do. I'm happy for the days that I'm alive and out and about. And yeah, sure, I read the news, but I'd try not to let it bother me. All right, my friends, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you soon.